This is Ruzionno, and I'm on Break It Records podcast. You already know the realest in the game.
Okay, Ruzi. Let's start off with who is Ruzi?
Ruziano is a young black man in America trying to find his way, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Ruziano, young black man trying to find his way in America, you know?
That's kind of like for me personally, that's like a unique name. I haven't heard that name. So, how did you even get that name?
Um, I went to Italy. I'll fuck with you. Nah. When I was in jail, my name used to be Gunna Rue, but then I kind of like wanted to get away from the Gunna, so everybody started calling me Ruzi. Gunna started calling me Ruzi, and when Al Pac and Freddie P came to the jail, Free My Son Freddie P, when they came to the jail, we was on some mobster type shit. So Ruzi, my name was Ruzi Luciano, and Ruzi came together. Pac, nah, your name is Ruziano, and then from there, that shit been like that since like 08, 09. Yeah, so I got that name from jail.
What you mentioned in jail, was you rapping in jail? That's like a rap name? Or that's a
Nah,
name?
I wasn't. Hell no, I wasn't rapping in jail. They knew I was a rapper, but I wasn't like rapping in jail, going around spitting, and I was a gangster in jail. Yeah, I was like, back then I was, like gang banging. So nah, hell no, I wasn't rapping like in the yard spitting. Nah, I was trying to get to the bag in jail.
Even though this is not like one of them type of interviews, we're gonna focus on the music here. But if you want to just briefly talk about your incarceration, did that have any
Shit.
influence
Which
on your?
which one? Shit,
Did
oh
that
I
have any
all
influence on your music?
hell yeah. I mean, see me, I'm a trapping and scamming God. They not cause I still do it. It's cause that's my charges. Like since young, I've been going to jail since I was young. So I caught my first charge when I was 13 years old. For a gun that was thrown away. Then my next charge, I did 18 months. Came home for 14 months. Did 3 years. Came home for 14 months. Did 28 months. Was home for 4 years. And the feds came for that was my last charge. In 2017. For a scamming charge, 1.2 million to be exact. And they gave us all a year today. And from there, nigga changed his life around.
So that sounds like a lot of time spent behind
eight years, 8 years altogether, man.
So now, even though that's not nothing to joke about,
Yeah.
out now we can laugh about it now. But with that time, where did the rapper come in at? When do you?
I feel like
Did you rap before?
I always wrote, but I started rapping. Yeah, I've been always rapping. I rapped since I was a kid, but taking it serious, I feel like that when I did that after that 3.5 or the 3 years, so 2000 since 2013, I say I've been taking it serious. Like 10 years, almost 10 years. That's when I dropped my first video in 2000 and then I think 2013, and I went to jail again. So it's like I start, then I go to jail again. This time right now, in 2018, I dropped Who Is Ruziano 1. And then I dropped Who Is Ruziano 2. Then I dropped Harmon B. Rules. Then I dropped Mama Suge Son. And it's like, once I dropped Mama Suge Son, it's like people start taking me seriously. And that's me coming out the feds in 2018. People start taking me serious. It's like, all right, Funny Style came. When Funny Style, I'm trapping and scamming. It's like, it's a few songs that the hood fuck with, but once trapping is, Funny Style, when that song dropped, it's like, all right, son got something. Like, let's start taking him a little more serious. And so I say this last year or two and this last album got people taking me more serious.
So do you rap or do you sing?
I harmonize. I'm Harmon B. Rules. So I harmonize, I rap, but harm and B that's my genre. That's something it's like more of like a, B is blues. So, if you know blues, that's like coming from the soul, that's speaking. You could chant, it's not one thing you could do with the blues if you ever go back to the actual blues music. So me, I feel like and then I harmonize. I got a little smoothness to me, so I harmonize mostly, but then I rap too, so I do both, but I'm a harmonizer. Harmon B is my genre.
I heard you mention your tape, Who Is Ruziano?
Yeah, Who Is Ruziano 1 and 2.
And that do we hear about the experience, nice experience? experiences, or
Yeah,
was it really like?
every album, but yeah, who was Ruziano, you'll hear about the me going to jail. I break it down. Probably like what songs I got on there. Gone, like Gone, every song, but Gone is I break it down. I'm more vulnerable. Like my music is very vulnerable. If you really listen, it's like vulnerable. You gotta tap in. But Gone, I really break it down how. Being a foster kid, growing up in group homes, growing up in jail, because like I basically grew up in jail, grew up in the streets. I ain't have no parents, so all that's on every tape, even the last one. But I mean, but definitely
I
hard.
see you did a part one and a part two. You could tell us the difference and what made you spin back to want to do a part two.
See, part one was more. Part one was me trying to get a lot of songs done before I went to prison, before I went to the feds. So I was trying to get a lot of songs done, and then it's like time ran out on me. So when I came home, I dropped all those songs. But during my bid, I became like a different artist, and I tapped into Harmon B rules. And reason for that is because I met DMX that bid, and I was locked up with DMX for 6 months. Where he'd come talk to me, he explained 1,000 stories to me, and I heard he used to do like some harmony. I don't know if you got to know DMX to like he's funny. He gonna come in, he gonna do some singing shit, but DMX different. So when I met him that bid, it's like I don't know. I tapped into Harmon B rules, so that's what I when you I'm trying to think of what little like that's when you start hearing me harmonize more with different songs and catching my flow, shortening it. I don't do songs longer than 2 minutes no more. So I want you to like that's just the last two projects. Like that's the difference between one and two. One and two was like one. I was trash. Fuck all that. I was trash in rapping. Two, I knew what I wanted, and I found the formula, and I've been sticking to that. It's like, yeah, I was trash at one, but you heard that pain. Like, that's all I had was jail shit and pain in part one. In part two, you hear me more speaking it and talking my shit.
Um, what makes you want to go in the studio and talk about the pain in your life experience versus the flashy, the money, and what you want to have versus what you've been through? If that makes sense.
I feel like you see it if you. I'm Ruzionno. You see me on the daily, so and it's people that look up to me. It's not like that, but I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna give you the real. Like you know me. I'm gonna give you my real life. I ain't. You see me. I'm gonna come out. Some days I'm gonna be fucked up. Some days I'm gonna be down. Every day I'm gonna try to get it though. So I'm gonna give you my real life. That's all I know. That's all I ain't gonna say I'm a real nigga, but that's all I know is to give them the real. Like whatever. If I'm fucked up, I'm gonna tell you I'm fucked up. If I made a mistake, I'm gonna tell you I made a mistake. If niggas go to jail for crimes, man. I've been in jail, so I gotta tell nigga, yo, you go to jail, you do this, you skirt on the highway the wrong way, police pull you over, you got shit in the trunk, you going to jail with that dog sniff, shit like that, like, and you gotta tell them because everybody think it's supposed to be all glitter and glamour. I never really heard an artist tell me, like, like the downfalls of this shit. I mean, Jay a little bit, but not really, cause Jay ain't never really do no time. But nigga, I did 8 years every crime, and I done had highs and lows with this game, like, and came back still on top in the middle now, and I don't do no crime at all. So all I could do is tell them my past experiences, and it's real. Like I ain't been up. I done been down more times than I done been up. I'm a nigga that hustle, man. Some real shit. Like I done be down, I be up. But I be down more than up, but I be in the middle now, cause I ain't chasing a high, I ain't chasing a illusion, a bag that I'm always think I'm gonna make 100,000 or 1,000,000. That's what I used to always try to chase $1,000,000. Niggas ain't getting that in the streets right now, bro. Not right now. That's real shit. Gotta give them the real. Gotta be one person to give them the real.
So, when people rap, what they go through, what they're experiencing and stuff like that, how do you feel about these laws that want to make people go to jail for what they're saying? And also, how do you feel about people self-criminating themselves in their raps?
I feel like it's we get a freedom of speech. A lot of things, like Nas for instance, he was telling shit through the project window, so he haven't experienced this per se. But if you put these lyrics and have them prosecuted in front of people who have no project windows or nothing at all, they gonna look at you like you some type of animal. The second thing is people is wilding though. You saying too much on the records, and then you got crime that can match up to what you saying. So you going back and giving these people. So I feel like it's a catch 20. I mean, it's a catch 22 with this shit. You gonna lose either way. Like ain't no Ain't no way to win when you a real nigga. Like, if you really living in life, cause like to go back to the question you just asked me, like I probably the feds, you know, they use some of my Code D's lyrics and the shit, cause this niggas is talking their real life. It's like I gotta give it to you real. I can't give you no bullshit, but at the same time, that's a crime that you committing, and that shit could be used against you.
Okay. Oh, so even better, you actually experienced this. So do you have do you still write the same, or does that change your mentality about how what you put on paper
It
now, or
if you live in it right now, don't no, because I'm removed. Like I'm 2 or 3 years removed from what I'm writing now. It's like certain shit. Like if I'm telling you about my experience, if I'm saying scamming or I'm saying trapping now. If you live in that now, you shooting somebody, don't put that shit in the rap right now, bro. If you killed somebody, don't ever put that shit in the rap, ever. But nah, hell no, don't do that.
and there was sufficient evidence that they was able to use it. It wasn't like when they brought up the lyrics, it wasn't nothing that got thrown out. It was actually
That they
like
it was my code D. They just used it. It was Instagram lyric, the Instagram quote, same shitload lyrics from his shit from his little whatever he was doing. Like, my code D named Naka, but whatever shit he do, they had all that shit in our paperwork. But he ain't like use it against him because we ain't go to trial. But yeah.
well, it still showed up. I just
Yeah.
want to point that out so people
Yeah,
who
anything you
don't.
do on social media, anything that's what people don't think, man. Anything you do on social media is being like if you once you get that highlight, you think yeah niggas is watching you, bro. They had pictures of me in the club, pictures of me at the ATM, pictures of me anywhere you could think of. They had pictures of me. Follow me on the highway. If you think you paranoid, you think somebody following you. 9 times out of 10, they following you, man. Nigga, I went crazy thinking them niggas. Nah, and then the feds came and you start seeing everything now. You ain't crazy. Smarten up, man. Watch them Instagrams. Watch them pictures that y'all posting, man. Y'all go to jail for that shit. One little picture with the wrong person, you going to jail. 20, 30 years about that one too.
So let's get into your process of making a record.
Um, of making I'm more of an album artist, so I create albums. So when I'm like, I tap into whatever the project is called. I tap into. I try to make a whole theme around that, and then give them a project. Give them whatever song I feel is the best off that. So I'm more of like a project artist. But my creative process in that is just I don't know. Like I said, like I'm keeping it real with you. I'll be fucked up. So well now I'm more better in life. So my last albums, I usually write everything out, buy the beat, go to the studio, book 4 or 5 hours, try to get half of the album done, and then another album. So usually my album be 2 sessions because I write everything out. I still write on a. If you see, you're gonna see the doc, but I still write everything out on paper. So that's how I usually go for me. This album was a little different because I just went in and recorded, man. But I still same thing, write everything out, and I had a little more money now, so it was like a nigga was kind of free. I just go in and do one song, had the young boys on there. It's a little different, but before I was broke writing these albums, coming home from jail, so I write it out, wait till I get enough money to go for a few hours and knock them shits out. Songs usually take me like 20 minutes to one, cause I already know them, so it take me 20 minutes to record.
What's your beat selection like?
I'm the best. I got the best beat selection since Rick Ross. My shit is it's melodic and turn up, a lot of R&B, but more turn up and melodic pain shit. Like I'm more, that's it. That shit that's gonna touch your soul. I'm trying to make you listen. Like I ain't trying to do too much partying. Like I just started doing like little songs, turn up. That ain't really me. I'm trying to bring you in, harmonize, feel my pain. So all my beats is more like melodic.
You do any shows or any performances like that?
I did one show since I've been home. So nah, it's like the pandemic. I came home. When I dropped part two, we was on it. That's when it was good. Run Up the Bag was supposed to be good. Then the pandemic closed New York City down for 2 years. So it's like now we just back opening. But now I ain't dropped my tape. I ain't dropped a tape since like last year. So now I ain't do no shows yet.
What about the visuals to some of these songs?
Yo, nah, I got visual out the ass, man. You gotta Ruziano. I got just you type the name and I got about 40, 50 videos on YouTube on my page alone just since since 2018. I just been grinding like. But my biggest funny style is the biggest right now. You know, we played that. They played that on Hot 97. I was proud of that one, but that's the biggest. Me and my mama. That's like a little Tupac type of joint that got a lot of last every video that I dropped from the last project got like a lot of views and good reception on it. Well, so,
Yeah, any people who shoot your videos for you? Or
um, I started. Be Real was shooting all my videos for me. Then Barleone shoot few of my videos, but now All Work No Play K. He's shooting everything off the album. We doing it all ourselves now. So he gonna shoot it. I edit it, and but oh yeah, and my son Fred, Stretty, part myself, my son Frank, cause he shot a lot of my videos too, and throughout my career. So it's just those four right there.
alright, I'm not gonna let you skip past the fact that you say you edit too.
Yeah,
So
man.
you're an artist and you edit
Yeah,
videos.
edit, shoot, other people's shit. Yeah, man, I edit. You gotta. I tell you, man. It's like I tell you, man. Sometimes if it don't make sense, if I could do it myself, I'ma do it. But sometimes I be having, I'll be up and down. Especially I don't, I don't sell drugs. I don't trap no more. I don't do nothing. So, I mean, I don't scam. I don't do nothing. So sometimes I be up. Sometimes I be down. So I hollered at my cameraman one day, and he like, yo, you might as well just get a camera. My son Frank Stretty, like that's really my man. Like he was the cameraman, but that's really my man. He like, so he told me what camera to get the right one, and then from there I'm like, fuck it. Then I wasn't editing it. I was giving it to my man Be Real to edit it, and then I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it myself. And from there, it been like, it's up.
What you think you like better, as an artist or a video director?
um, I don't know. I don't know. I think I definitely like being an artist better, but that shit is hard. Like video director, it's not like it's hard. It's hard, but it's like it's less complications if you don't, if the business is understood. Like I'm I don't got time to deal with nothing other than what we agreed on. Like with rapping, you gotta go through too much. Like this shit right here, whatever you agreed on is what I'm doing, and that's it. And then I'm giving you the best product back, and that's it. Like we ain't too much arguing, ain't too much, but it shouldn't be with me because I ain't about to bullshit around with nothing I do. I'm gonna take it as serious as like I take my shit. So that's it. I like both, but I respect the camera game.
When you record, what you feel you like better? The making a record, going in the studio, or letting somebody hearing it.
Or performing it, cause I performed it
Yeah.
too. I like that recording process be crazy too. 'Cause that's like a electric feeling. That shit like an out of body experience. Like just to go in there and record. But when you let somebody hear that shit and they hype, you like, oh yeah. Especially when they tell you, nah, that's the one. Boom. Then when you perform it, especially people you don't know, like us, it's like certain times you go in the crowd and you don't know nobody, and you get off that stage and them motherfuckers, like, yeah, that's like it's like all the same feeling, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's like all the same feeling. Like that shit is like, wow.
You remember the first person you let hear your first rap?
Mm, probably like good rap or first rap.
Your first rap, and what was the feedback?
See, probably my son Caesar, and it was funny because since then we used to try to put it. It was just I don't know. It was like laughter. It was like funny. Like what the fuck was that? But nah, he might have some shit. Then since then we all was like we became a little team of spitters, and that's why I said I started in a little group, a rap group called Street Mom. And then, so it's like we all became spitters. Like we started spitting, and you know how that shit go. He spit, I spit. We battling each other. We on the songs, and then yeah, that shit. But I remember I thought I said a bag of rice with the ice. It's some funny shit. Oh, got some funny shit. It was funny. It was cool for that moment though.
At that time, was it like a rapper that was known, that made you feel like you can do that, or somebody local that rapped, or like what made you want to become a rapper?
Probably my pops, probably my pops, cause I ain't live with my pops too much, but my pops, like my grandma, that's her child, so I grew up with my grandma, so he will come through. And I ain't tell a story. Hold on, let me give you. I ain't never tell a story, right? This is what made me really want to rap or try to do something, and this is where I get the harmony beat from. Cause my father was like crazy. God rest his soul. He was crazy, but he had like some funny ass melody he'd do, and I used to be trying to do that shit too when I was young, like a kid, bro. And it's crazy how life turned around. And my cousin used to be like you can't sing, yo. And I'm like, that shit hurt me, hurt my soul. But it'd be more my pops because I remember we went. This is exclusive right here. We went to Wu Tang. That's why I never listened to a Wu Tang album. I don't fuck with Wu Tang. There's no disrespect to them, but I just seen that as a kid. My father, I don't know how he got in, but I remember all of them being there, except for ODB. But all of them was there. So as a kid, my father go and he's performing for them, spitting this shit, and it probably I don't know if it was dope or not at that time. I was a kid, but I remember them telling him to get the fuck out of there. Nobody want to hear all that God body shit. And since then I never fuck with him. But I say that to I get the rapping shit from my father, the music shit from my father. But yeah, I remember that shit though. Yeah, they telling him to get the fuck out of there. They don't want to hear none of that God body shit. Yeah, already got here fake ass ODB and all type of shit. Hey, what that all about? Yeah. I don't know if that broke him or not. I don't think I really seen them after that. But yeah, I remember that. That was like one moment I remember.
Did you ever have a discouraging moment like that, to where you felt like you don't want to do this rap anymore?
I always got discouraged a moment like that. Like I always get discouraged. I get discouraged every year, bro. I'm about to quit rapping right now. As we speak, this is my last album, so I always get discouraged. It's like I go broke for this shit, bro. Word, like, literally go broke. But as a person, hell yeah. I remember people used to hell yeah. I remember people used to tell me they used to have to hear my verse for me to get on a track. Regular niggas to get on a track. Niggas tell me my shit was trash. Oh nah, that ain't it. Maybe I should try to spit like this. Even now, maybe I should try to drill, or maybe I should try to. Hell yeah, But me, I always been chasing my own shit. Like I'm Harmon B. Rude. I got my own. I'm gonna do my own shit and get in my own way. And once they tap, anybody that really tap in and you sat down and listen, especially this last project, Mama Suge, shit is like, nah, son came a long way. Son working like But hell yeah, I get discouraged all the time. Be ready to quit this shit all the time. But then I come up with another project name and then I start. Then I get it. But hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Can you take constructive criticism,
Yeah.
or does it come from a place where you know it's like it's not a genuine place?
I take constructive criticism, but everybody ain't really. Some niggas be hating too, but if I know you mean the best for me and you give me advice, then I'ma take it. But you can't come out of left field or nah. Sometimes I can't now, cause sometimes niggas just be hating. But if you my man or you somebody that mean the best for me, I could take it. But some people just or they don't understand. So sometimes you can't take constructive criticism with people that don't understand where you going and where you trying to go, where you headed. So it's like I don't know. It's like all around.
Yeah,
But I could.
know about that too. They get the criticism without the solution. So
Yeah,
all right, he told me this, but
what's the next solution? Because I always present something, but what's the next? But yeah, I feel like I can I can take constructive criticism.
All right. So also, how do I properly support you? How do you feel comfortable? Like, what is the proper support for you? From your entourage or the people around you. Let's say that.
The proper support, I feel like when I drop, I just look at other entourages. When they drop, what's it called, avatar, all that shit that whatever. My shit's supposed to be your avatar. my music. You supposed to have my. If you my man or you somebody that you supposed to have my music on your phone. I got like I'm a nigga that got projects that I work hard with. Like niggas see me go. It's not like I'm lying. It might not. I mean, every song might not be for somebody, but something might be for you. Like so, you should have a project there. I got clothes. I got a clothing line. All work, no play. So one shirt might not be for you, but you might like the shorts. You might like a sweatsuit. You might like a hat. You could support a nigga. You know I ain't working. I ain't working no job. I ain't working for nobody. And then I legit quit the street. So that's easy. You could either get a shirt. You could even if you could go on YouTube and like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my page, Ruzionno, you know. Leave a comment, you know, share my shit, whatever. Interact and show a nigga that you fuck with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't just be like everybody else watching and, I mean, should be, I don't know. Like a nigga shit. You definitely supposed to have a nigga album on your shit a little bit. Like, especially the last one. Mama Sugar Son was a classic. We Touch Hot 97 that one. Like that was a little stable for us. Drewski locked in with us, all type of shit. All right.
See, sometimes I ask that because amongst a lot of people, you know, I interview a lot of different people, and sometimes the support of their friends be the main reason why they feel sometimes discouraging a lot, and sometimes the friend they don't know that sometimes. So this is why I also ask. So maybe you put it out there for others.
I feel like at this point, like nobody can discourage me. I mean, I gotta keep going, yo. Like I done been discouraged. I gotta keep going right now, cause I'm in a spot where I can't go back, but I could see something. I could see something that way in that direction. Like I see it. But if I go back, what is left for me? Like I gotta make it, bro. Like I gotta, whatever it is that I'm trying to do on this next level, cameraman, artist. I'll probably let me introduce the debate show. I want to do a debate show, but some different type hood where we covering everything. Cause I know sports. Like I know sports. Like I know sports. Like as good as them niggas that be on TV, I ain't saying all this stuff, but I know sports, especially today's sports. I don't think I'm getting into politics, but you know, I want to discuss artists that come out the week. I'm one of the niggas that still got CDs. Like I got Wild People CDs, and then when they switch from Tuesday to Friday, like I really know that. Like I'm really a music type person, so I really want to speak on that shit. But yeah, I forgot what I just got off.
I got you. It just caught my eye that I see that you got a T-shirt, All Work No Play.
All Work No Play.
You also mentioned your brand earlier. Is that the brand right there?
Yeah, All Work No Play. INC, man. You see that hat, man.
We got also a hat. So you have merch. Shit. Oh, that's the brand. That's the name. Tell us a little bit about that and how that came up.
All Work No Play. I had All Work No Play since. All Work No Play since about. I've been saying All Work No Play since about forever since 2006, 7, 8, 9. I've been saying All Work No Play. But the actual baby idea came when I went to the feds. Like I like Skull. Do you remember Skull and Dean jackets from back in the day? Like I remember just like that, like a funny bulldog attached to A. So something told me. But I wanted something that stick out like McDonald's, like a emblem, like something that's, you know, that you could see A with, like, and that's how I feel like the baby with the A attached, baby attached to the A, All Work No Play with the headphones with money, you know what I'm saying? It's friendly enough for a baby, like a Happy Meal, but you could also go get you a dollar value menu with all this right here for the 20. You know, shirts is 20, shorts 40, sweatsuits 90 or 120 for the text. We got everything you need, man. That's it. But it came in 2020. I was working construction. I had caught a little case when I came home off the feds. Even after I came out the feds, I still caught a little case. Ended up getting a year probation, and that's what woke me the fuck up. I had to pay all that shit back, and I'm like, yo, that's woke me. I'm like, yeah, it's over for real. Like, dead ass, my nigga, you could have went right back to the feds, bro. And good thing the pandemic, because that shit, they delayed my case for like 2 years. Then I just ended up taking the fucking year probation, and I just finished that shit a couple months ago, and my Fed probation. Yeah, what the fuck I was? Oh yeah, so in 2020, so I was working. I went and got a job, and I started the T-shirt. I went and grabbed 50 T-shirts. I had like a band to my name, bro. I was tired of working, bro. I was tired of working. I had a band to my name. I went and grabbed 50 T-shirts and sold them bitches, and they flew. And then I think I grabbed more T-shirts, and them shits was flying. And I said, yo, it's over. Pandemic hit. Niggas is getting sick. They not giving niggas no money. They not giving niggas nothing, bro. I'm like, yo, what's up? Nigga got to travel. I'm waking up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work, bro. In Brooklyn, 2 hours. Get there at 7. Not getting home to 6. That's 18 hours out of nigga day, bro. That's a lot just to wake back up. Like that's a lot on your life to only get paid $400 a week, bro. That ain't enough for me. I don't know about nobody else. I'm like, nah. So once the shirt popped, it was over. And I took this shit to the streets. Took this shit to the streets, out the bag. Niggas see me carrying a big ass bag every day. What you got in the bag? Shirts, everything. And since then and shit, I ain't had to work. A nigga been living alright. I've been living alright. Like I've been living better. I don't know. I'm bossed the fuck up. And I said, this baby saved my life. I'm a whole different person. This shit gave me identity, man. They know the baby more than they know me. And I like that. I don't give a fuck. So it's like a nigga got like 3 hats. It's like the camera. I'm like, that's the camera nigga. That's the nigga with the clothes. And that nigga make music too. So it's like, yeah, fuck it. One of these shit's gonna work, man. The new Virgil definitely like a Kanye with this shit though. Niggas can't fuck with me with this clothing shit. They know that. And I'm the most consistent, man. I've been the most consistent in these last. Let me get fucked that. I'm getting cocky. I've been the most consistent with this clothes. All y'all niggas came with y'all clothing line, and y'all niggas came and went. And y'all niggas was trying to come at me, and I still here prevailing. My shit going up. Everything's still going up. I'm dropping every season to season on you niggas, man. Say congratulations. That's all I want, man. That's it.
How can they get the merch?
Right now we don't got no website, so you can hit the page on Instagram, All Work No Play INC, and I ship that shit to you. I'm right there. I'm the one that's delivering it personally there. I show you the receipt. If you anywhere in New York City, I bring that bitch to you. Everybody I got the receipts to show it. But right now it's just Instagram. You can hit me on Instagram, All Work No Play, and from there we rearrange however you there, your address or PO box. If you if you're in them boroughs, I bring them to you. If I'm on vacation and I'm in your city, I definitely keep a bag with me of clothes too, so you definitely tap in with me then too. But soon the website soon be here. It's under construction right now.
So you're pressing them up yourself. So all of them is
everything in the crib. Everything in the crib, bro. The machine, the press.
Out of that in the future.
Yeah, man. Everything in the crib, man. Everything, man. Young black nigga out the crib, pressing them bitches. What you need, I got it.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about why is this your last project?
Man, I ain't getting paid for this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't like a nigga gave him. Like if you go back, man, the nigga go to my catalog. Like I ain't do a playlist on me. I think I was in the shower one day and I was having like a funny day and I did my shit in a playlist. Like I got songs, bro, like shit that they trying to do now, shit that Afro shit. I've been trying different shit since I've been home, bro. I got over this right now. I probably put my catalog to over 100 songs just for sale, like on Apple Music and shit. Like I gotta get paid. I gotta figure out how to either tap into my old music. Like I'm not dropping no project. If they come with a bag or if it makes sense or I get to another level with the songs that I drop off this Heart of the Ghetto, then I continue my path. Cause I got a debut album in my mind. You know how a nigga got like, but I feel like the debut album, I gave him enough to the debut album, so I'm either gonna go backwards and give him a few videos or some shit, cause I own all the music that I got. I own everything. Give him videos to some old shits that's classics now that might be familiar with the music now. Definitely give him all the videos, all 13 videos for this project right here, and see where it take me. But I can't keep giving projects and not getting, like, I get the clothes, it come back in the clothes, so I can't be mad. But it's like, I don't know, it's another level to music. It's another level to everything you're doing. And if you can't do that, you need to stop, reset, and figure out what the fuck is the problem, or figure out another play in life, because you don't want to be stuck. And I ain't no young nigga, so I can't be stuck in one spot right now. Like, I gotta figure out, stop this, focus on the clothes, try the camera shit, because I only did 2 videos so far. So try this shit, take this shit to something else, bro. I can't be stagnant. I need bread.
How many songs you leaving us with on this project?
14, maybe 14 or 15, but 14. You know, Harder to Ghetto, my baby, man. You see the cover, the cover is like immaculate. I posted it today. The cover is immaculate. 14 songs, a party song. I got a birthday song on there. I got songs for the females. I got songs for the streets. I got Ty Finesse on there. I got my son King Nate on there. I got Fizzy supposed to jump on this track with me. See if I get EBK Dada to jump on the track with me real quick. I got JV on there. It's spitting, because they like it's more up tempo, man. It's spitting. It's only one pain song, Tears of a Hustler, just one pain song, or maybe 2, but one pain song. I'm just spitting for them, and that's it.
What's your favorite song off of that project?
Probably Tears of a Hustler. Tears of a Hustler is. I wrote Tears of a Hustler like 10 years ago, just the hook. Like, I had a different rhyme. I wrote that probably on my first bid. So when it came back, when I rewrote that, I cried when I wrote it, and I cried in the studio. Like, that's like a bar real, bro. When Bling died, was in my cell. Like, I just spoke to Bling. Like everybody said, I just spoke to him on the phone. Like, yo, my mom put us on the 3-way. Yo, bro, boom, boom, boom. I'm supposed to make bail. Like, I was just supposed to make bail. I was trying to wait for my shit to get lift. Like, I just spoke to my aunt. I had to go, like, everything in that shit. And then she jumped in front of a train, bro. Like, Tima, like, everything was like, nigga, just this. So it's like a nigga felt that shit. Like, that's Tears of a Hustler. It's like one of those shits that we ain't have one of those in New York. If they could stand behind that track since, like, a Slip and Fall, and that's why I had to do Slip and Fall, or like a Slip and Fall, and like some shit that, nigga, is real, nigga, the feds shit, like, nigga, everything in that song I experienced, bro. Real shit. Real shit. That's one of those. Like I said, if a nigga don't make it off this run right now, I don't know what the fuck, bro. Real shit.
I also, you did mention Mama Shoes.
Classic.
Earlier. That's also pain music.
Yeah, that was a classic right there. That took us to heights.
When you get into that bag, like, what makes you be like, you know what, I'm gonna be vulnerable, I'm gonna open up, I'm gonna give them this. Like,
I don't see Mama Shooks. That project is like, I ain't get a chance to see the first week my mom died, right? A chick was trying to pin a baby on me, right? So long story short, they took the baby from ACS from her and all that, right? Gave it to me the same day my mom died. So I'm trying to attend to this baby for a week until she go to her little hearing as a real nigga, like, thinking that this child is mine. So that first week, a nigga ain't even, a nigga can't even cope with what he doing. I'm saying, cope with the pain that my mom just died. Then I go into funeral mode. Then I start beefing with people in the family, all type of shit. And then I break up, all type of shit. So it's like, all while my mom dying. So it was like, Mama Shug's son was like, it's more pain, but it was more of turn up pain. Like, I gotta show y'all niggas I ain't down. Like, that's where Funny Style came from. Like, that's where, cause we had fucking Michael Jordan, I just wanna be the best like Michael Jordan. Niggas had back to backs on that bitch, nigga. Like, and that's my mom. My mom was more like, she gonna be, that's it. She more she gonna throw some R&B shit on, or she gonna throw some Uncle Murder tough shit on. So that's how I try to give him a little bit of both. Like, let me mix this shit in. That shit was a classic. Everything we dropped off that shit touched views. Like, let me enough views for some hood shit. Like, and we still going. Like,
Was she supportive of your
hell yeah, hell yeah. She supported for me everything I did. Streets, everything. That's my mom. Like, like I said, I ain't really meet my moms too. Well, I knew my moms. I seen her when I was younger, but I ain't see her for like 12, 13 years. So by the time I seen her, I remember her in Tabo Perkins, foster kid. The next thing you know, I'm a grown man. My brother sent an address like, yo, mommy said, if you need somewhere to go, I don't even know her. But I'm like, fuck it, I don't got nobody in New York City. My grandmother moved to Atlanta. So, like, I'm stuck in the city on my own, period, and even when I went to jail. So when I came home, she's like, yo, tell him if you know, I know he don't know me, but if you know, boom. So when I came here, it was like, I'm already a trapping ass nigga. I'm already, Ruziano at that time. I done been plenty of people, but I arrived to who I am, 19 years old. So whatever, when I went to jail, she know I keep a stash. Like, I'm always a nigga that been on my own. I ain't never asked somebody for shit, so I keep a stash. I keep whatever your mind needs you to send this. I need you to, it's my money. Like, same way even when I went to the Fed, same shit. I came back, 20, 30 pack. I went broke, but I had it when I came back. I caught a case, so I had to, but, you know what I'm saying? And she was good. That's what I said. Anything, like, music, because that's what made me know, because she like that turn up shit. Like, at first, that's why I say a lot of my music ain't trash. It just wasn't relatable to the people as far as people want to hear party shit. My shit is more was like, I'm giving y'all niggas my life. Now I just came 3 years in jail, 4 years. So this was and then once my mom started telling y'all, nah, you gotta turn up, saying she gotta know my mom. She turned the fuck up. So that's how my music is now. That's how this album is right here. I got a happy birthday song on there. Like, this shit ain't no Debbie Down and shit. This shit turn up. This shit harder than ghetto, showing y'all. It's like bringing all the mixed everything in, that hype shit, the R&B shit, the female shit, the A-track hit. And I did features. I ain't do features on none of my projects. I never did features on none of my shit. Probably BP of my first project, but I don't do features. Like, did features. This right here is gonna be it. Good videos. Harder to ghetto, man. Big shit.
Alright, so we sat here, we talked a lot about your music, and this is Breaking Records podcast.
Breaking Records, you already fucking know.
So, what do you want to leave us? You want to spit something loud for a little 5 bars? You want to play us something out of your phone, your laptop? You want to give us any exclusive, anything? Just so the people could know, just be
Let me
like,
see.
alright.
Let me see. You want some live shit or you want some?
Let
Let me see what I leave the people with, man. Let me see. Let me go on the archives. I'm gonna leave y'all with this intro, man. I don't even think nobody really heard that yet, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Whole nother level. Hold on. Exclusive. Breaking Records podcast only. Intro. Oh no. Let's get it. Whole nother level. Never settle. Harder this shit. Woo. Let's get it. Talk to him. Ruziano got the streets live. Street mob, all work, no play, had to restart. Now I'm going stupid, bitch, retard. Ruziano in his bag, Ruziano got him mad. Ruziano new car, 200 on the dash, 200 in his stash. Ruziano, he be trippy, Ruziano, he be grippy. Banana clip, never slippy. Ruziano found the souls, he going 50 for 50. No selfish niggas, my niggas position. Getting rich like he 50, Ruziano getting ready in the city. Wait, hold up. No, I had to switch the flow up, man. Hold on, man. Exclusive, man. No, I had to switch the flow up, man. That's the intro for the Heart of the Ghetto, man.
Yeah,
I said we coming
nice.
to appreciate you, bro.
Everything else is sounding like that. I'm looking forward to hearing the whole project.
Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, this that one for the streets right here. I feel like this is my I arrive. If you don't fuck with this, then what else can I give you,
that
man?
Was a good vibe. I ain't gonna lie. I put you on the spot. You showed up. You showed out. That was a good record. I'm definitely looking
You
forward
already
to
know,
hearing
man.
more.
All work, no play, man. We in this bitch. We're breaking records, man.
Let them
Breaking
know where to
records.
find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Ruziano. What you call that little dash? All work, no play. For the clothing, all work, no play. INC. For YouTube, Ruziano, RUZIINNO, and Ruziano. TikTok, Ruziano. Just tap Ruziano in. You could Google me. You could find my music on Apple Music. Anywhere you play anybody music, you could find my music, man. RUZIONNO. Just type me in. You could Google me. It's gonna take you to where you need to go, man. Fuck with me. All work, no play. On